You have something?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And right now, thinking about that issue, that scale 0, I can walk away from it. That's just how life is right now. 10, very, very upset. Most upset you can be. Where are you?
6-ish.
6-ish, okay. Very good. I need an idea of what it is you're thinking about. So let me ask some you want, is that okay?
I can tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm moving to Vancouver in January, and it's the first time I'll be moving away from my family, and I'm really nervous about that.
Okay. Okay, that really helps because it tells me what acupressure points we need to activate next. If she had said, I'm really, really angry, I would say, okay, we need to tap here. If she had said, I feel so guilty, that we would do this. But now I'm hearing grief. I hear a little bit of stress and anxiety, but I will always ask and double check. So moving to Vancouver, moving away from the family for the first time, big step. Right now you're a 6. Has it gone up?
Kind of gone up 8.
8. Okay, good. All right. I love juicy issues. All right, very good. When you think about having to do that, this is in your future, this is happening. Do you have any grief or sadness over that?
Just the fact that I didn't get to know some of my family members better than I would have liked to.
Okay, so I hear sadness. Is there any anger or rage, frustration, resentment?
No. Not with my family.
No, okay, not with this issue, doesn't show up. Is there any guilt, shame, or embarrassment with this issue? No. Is there any depression? Very good. With this particular issue, shame, embarrassment, depression, any of that?
No.
No, okay.
Not shame or embarrassment. I'm going for school, so
yeah.
I'm excited about that.
So all I'm hearing is stress, anxiety, maybe a little bit of fear, a little bit of grief, and that's just 4 points away. So let's begin with that, side of hand.
Right here?
Yeah, very good. Fleshy part on the side of the hand where you would do a karate chop. You can do that on your steering wheel, okay? And it gets you out of self-sabotaging behavior. Very nice sometimes. And yes, you can sneak it in when you're watching TV with your spouse and you just touch your honey and you tap side of hand and suddenly the mood will change next to you. You can be a little bit sneaky, although, you know, there are ethical issues that then creep in and you need to resolve them yourself. So, side of hand, thinking about going to Vancouver and how big a major step that is for you, a little bit sad, a little bit scary. Eyebrow, just where the eyebrow begins. Under the eye, under the arm. That's your spleen spot. And collarbone. Taking a break here, thinking about moving to Vancouver. Has that shifted? Is that still an 8?
Gone back down to 6.
Down to a 6, very nice. Let's do a 9 gamut treatment and see if we can take that even lower. Tapping the gamut spot on the back of the hand and close your eyes. Open your eyes, look down to one side, look down the other. Whirl your eyes in a big circle, whirl the eyes in the other direction, hum a few notes out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thinking about doing this Vancouver trip, or moving, not just a trip. Eyebrow for grief, trauma. Under the eye, this is your stomach point. And it often affects, people say, you know, I'm sick to the stomach just thinking about it. People either get very hungry or they don't have an appetite when they're stressed out. Under the arm. And thinking about this big transition in your life, collarbone. Very nice. And how does that feel when you think about it now?
Maybe like a 4.
A 4. Okay, great. So we've already come down by half. Let's see if we can take this further. Take your right hand, put it on your upper left chest, and rub your upper left chest. This is a lymphatic drainage system associated with your heart, and 90% of it is on the left side of your body. So we're massaging your lymphatics there, thinking about what's left of that issue. And I keep her in the thought field. Very important to keep her in that thought field. And we do another round of tapping. Eyebrow. Under the eye. Under the arm. and collarbone. We're going to do a 9 gamut sequence tacked onto that. Tapping the gamut spot, close your eyes, open your eyes. Look down to one side on the floor, down the other side on the floor. Whirl your eyes in a big circle. Whirl those eyes in the other direction. Hum a few notes out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, eyebrow, thinking about that big move. And thank you everyone for tapping along. It is not uncommon for people to say that they find it very helpful when people support them in that way. Under the eye, stress and anxiety, fear. Under the arm. And collarbone. Very nice. And how does that feel?
Much better.
Where are you at? What is your number when you think about this?
1-ish.
A 1-ish?
Mostly
Okay.
it's all gone.
Mostly gone. Let's see if we can take it yet another notch down with a floor-to-ceiling eye roll. Head balance, tapping the gamut spot, eyes across the floor, slowly and smoothly up the wall, all the way up to the ceiling. When you're at the top, you're done. It feels so nice to be in your energy now. Thank you. I just love basking in here. Where are you at? How does that feel for you?
All gone, actually.
All gone. So did we brainwash you?
No.
You still remember you need to do this? Yeah. But now it's probably possible to bring more creativity to the project, more inventiveness, more resources, instead of being frozen in an 8 of stress and anxiety and grief. And maybe you'll find ways of connecting with those relatives you haven't had a chance yet. Very good.